Karine. On the issue of gun control, you spoke about the president's commitment to an assault weapons ban and his view that there is more that can be done. How do, I should say, the limitations in Congress, i.e. with the votes that you have or don't have in Congress, impact that view? And what, can you be more specific about what he thinks can be done given the votes that he has now?
So I just want to remind folks that this is a president who has made gun violence and dealing with gun violence his career. And he's actually been very instrumental in pushing forward these types of gun reforms that we have seen, whether it is what we saw with the assault weapons ban 30 years ago that he helped get done with Senator Feinstein, or signing the bipartisan piece of legislation that he signed into law just months ago. That was, again, the most significant piece of legislation that dealt with gun violence. And let's not forget, he has made this a priority for him in his presidency since day one with historic executive action. So I say all of this to say is this is a priority for the president. When folks thought we wouldn't be able to get a bipartisan deal done on dealing with gun violence, that was able to get done because of the president's leadership on this, because of the president's focus on this. Look, we are always looking for, his team is always looking for ways to continue with to do executive actions to deal with reducing gun violence. But what we believe is that Congress needs to act. They need to put forth legislation that can go into law and deal with this issue. We cannot continue to see communities be devastated by this. As a parent, we should not be waking up every morning worried that our child or our kids may have to deal with gun violence. If you're going to the grocery store, you should not have to worry about going to the grocery store and potentially having to deal with gun violence, or going to the movies, watching a movie with your partner or with your kids and eating popcorn and potentially having to worry about gun violence. And so the president has been very clear, and this is not just the last 2 years, this has been the many decades of his career. So we're going to continue to have those conversations with Congress. We're going to continue to call on Congress to take action.